There are risks to investing, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a bit of a transition, but there are also risks to not investing. And
Oh yeah.
inflation eroding your purchasing power is one. And again, as I mentioned earlier, it just creeps up on you. Slowly but surely, your
Yeah, yeah.
dollar buys less.
Yeah, yeah. And
So how do
go ahead. Go ahead.
Richard, how does this relate to your financial plan?
It's especially important for people that may have a fixed income. Now, there's not too many pension plan holders left where there's not an indexed pension. Typically, defined benefit pension plan members have an indexed pension, so that there's nothing too much to worry about, although that indexing to inflation isn't necessarily guaranteed. But some people actually have pensions where they don't go up inflation. So they might have started and retired 20 years ago and they're like in their 80s now, and they're still getting $1,000 per month, which seemed to buy a fair amount 20 years ago, but today it just doesn't buy as much. And the same thing goes for people who are on like a fixed annuity. They put their money into an annuity, and that annuity pays them a fixed sum, and over time that income gets encroached on by inflation. Or
Mhm.
people that might have locked into a term deposit rate at 1 or 2%, and they're not, we call that, they're falling even behind inflation now, way behind inflation. We call that, that's the risk. We call that going broke safely, don't we?